Hey, what's up gamers? This is Skelamistic. Welcome back to my series on advanced fishing technique called Catch It Fast, where I attempt to catch a targeted type of fish in less than 10 minutes of gameplay. Today, we're in Grizzleheim in the Vigrid Roughlands, and the fish that we're going to look for is a myth fish called a Troll Trout. Now this fish is, so far as I know, it's a common fish. But if you've seen my other videos before, common doesn't necessarily mean easy to catch. He's a myth. We're going to go ahead and get rid of all these non-myth individuals. Now, I think I've got two fish there, but I couldn't tell for sure which one was which. Anyway, the other thing that you want to look for whenever you're at this pool is the polar barracuda. That's the epic for the barracuda, and it's the epic for this region. There are, I believe, 4 fishing holes in this spot, and the barracuda can be in any one of them. He's an ice fish, so if you're scanning and you happen to see an ice fish, drop what you're doing and go for that one rather than any of the myth fish. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Go for this guy here. Our timer reads 32 minutes. Myth. Now, the things I like about this scenario is that there's a lot of fishing holes to work with. There's a lot of fish to work with. The drawbacks is the areas are pretty well separated, and they've got this kind of color film over the water where it's really hard to see these guys. So you've got to, whenever you scan, you've got to turn your angle up like this. Let me demonstrate what I mean. When you scan the fish, you've got to turn your angle up like this so you can see what kind of fish it is, because it doesn't show well against the water. Not only does the type of fish not show well against the water, the fish itself doesn't really, and you've got to be super careful when you're casting that you don't walk over it. This one's, as far as these fish go, this one's relatively easy to see. Some of these you've got to flat out guess. Alright. There, he's going for it. Now that's another nice big shadow, and that, as is usually the case, a big shadow like that is a trash fish. Mythicuda in this case. Oh, well, it's treasure chest. They want to make a liar out of me. That's fine. Alright. There's a few more in here, but these are really, really hard to see. I'm thinking I would rather go up to where the eyesight's a little bit better. I didn't see a polar barracuda, and that was, you know, once you don't see that, forget it. Alright. Scan these guys out. You gotta step away from the teleport stone. That's another thing I don't like about this particular fishing hole right here. Is the teleport stones are there, and they'll mark on and get in your way. Step on the other side and scan these out. And I've got a bunch of I think I've got 1 myth fish in there. Wow. Alright. Fine. Let's scare these out just to get them out of the way. I always do. I didn't see anything but this 1 myth fish, and he's about a medium sizer. You have to turn, again, with this water the way it is, you have to turn and look and peek and poke to find out what you got there. I want to go to the other side. I'm missing him that way. I know his head's generally turned this way, so he should be going for it. Give him a second to get there. Okay, 1 bite down. He doesn't seem very excited, so I'm thinking trash fish. Get a mythicuda. I thought we might. Alright. Now there's 2 more fishing holes. They're both up the hill. One's smaller and one's that great big geyser field, which admittedly has a lot of fish and gives you a lot of chance to do it. But I'm going to stay right here, because this is a particular favorite area of mine to find this guy. Okay, I see 4. This guy and this guy are out, and these guys are out. And there was one big one over here that was out because he was dead. Alright. Let me go scan one more time, get rid of the rest of these if I can, or most of the rest of these if I can. And those are all my myth. I see one myth in the middle. You gotta get that sun just right so you don't run over fish you don't want to. Okay. My myth is still there. Fire, fire. 2 fires up there. This should clear it out. Sometimes up here on the end, those fish get up under that waterfall where you can't scare them out. And you need to pay attention to what you're doing, because otherwise you'll end up fishing them out later and finding a fire where you thought you had a myth. Alright. Let's go ahead and get him. I see this guy sitting right here when I walk by. Throw in and see if he's close enough. He might not be. No. I gotta go in a little further. Go into water where I don't want to go. I don't think he's going to go for it even now. I can just see just enough of him to make him out. Just barely. He's turning, I think. Is he going to make it? Yeah, he went for it. Good. Good. Now I got to worry about those fish on the left side of me that don't swim up here and get scared away, because I don't really have too many myth fish in this pool after I get rid of everybody else. Up, it's a mythicuda. Right, I see one over there on my left at the edge of the screen. I'm going to go for him next. Come around, get myself out of the water. Now, I've got a pretty good shot on this one. I can see him pretty well. And that's a good cast. Alright. Down. He's backing up a lot though, so maybe a mythicuda. Although 2 bites is good. And yeah, it's a mythicuda. I was hoping for a second there because he took it down really fast. Now circle around and make sure where your fish are at, especially in this water. It's really looks like it's a good sized one right there. And I'm going to go for him. I am just to make him out in the water. And I think it gives me 3 or 4 more fish in this area to get the troll trout. However, a whopper here, I'll take it. Whopper mythicuda if it's anything. Wasn't even a whopper. What a jip. Alright. See, 3. Oh, see, that's what I mean? There's one I walked by right there, and if I hadn't turned just right, I would have never seen him. And line up there. At least in this pool, they're not fast moving and they won't totally jet by you while you can't see them at all. Alright, 1 bite down. 2. Alright, all you guys need to get together and form a union and give me a troll trout and not a mythicuda. That's 3 bites down. Oh, there he is. Good deal. See, now he went for 3 bites. Just like the mythicuda ordinarily with 3, sometimes 4. So you can never pull up that line until you're sure. I used to break lines all the time thinking I had trash fish, and I probably gave away 100 good fish, not even knowing. Alright. That means we've got a little bit of time. I'm going to see if I can catch a second one in this same pool. I think I've got about 3 minutes left, and that's just enough time to fish this out. Alright. 1 bite. 2. He went down on 2. Nice. Come on, big troll trout. Oh! I must have missed a black somewhere, because that's a bonefish. Death. I see the one little one down there, but I'm just about sure there's another one in there somewhere. I'm going to throw this out and get him, and then take a swing around for the other one. The geyser area up the hill, you can get a troll trout in it, but it's much better for a different kind of myth fish called a tonguefish, which I'll feature in another video. that area up there is huge, and there's gangs of fish in there. But unless you're looking for a fire or a death, the tonguefish, just like the troll trout, is a little bit tougher to get a hold of. There was one right there. This will be the last one, and we'll have this fished out. And it'll be the last of the energy, which is good timing. He's got a big shadow, which says to me Mythicuda. But, you know, I don't care. We got a troll trout. It's good to go. On the other side of the coin, I'd be very happy to bring home a whopper troll trout. So fishing this out is a good idea. I got a whopper treasure chest. Yeah, it was a whopper. That's a nice amount of gold. All right, then. It looks like we're not going to get them. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Maybe leave me a comment about other games or other series you want me to play. If you'd like, just leave a comment to talk to me, because I'll talk to you back. This is Mystic reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace. Hey, what's up, gamers? Mystic here. Welcome back to my series on advanced fishing called Catch It Fast, where I attempt to catch a particular type of fish in less than 10 minutes of gameplay. Now, today's video is going to be a little bit different than you're used to, in that this can be up to a 30-minute video, and there's a couple of reasons for that.